Greetings and salutations, and welcome back to our Let's Play of EU4 with RedBstrd as Congo, where we're going for the African Power achievement, which we already have. We got it way back in the day. Back when being in a different tech group, other than one of the Europeans, would actually cause you to get fewer monarch points per month. Yeah, you'd get like -2 in each category, just for being non-European. Was a weird system. Okay, let's go ahead and bring these guys together and then split them up. That guy's going to go here. He's going to go here. 50 diplomatic power from our queen. I like it. We might as well send these guys down here to loot. And we're just waiting for their enthusiasm to drop. Okay, so we could create some unrest here. Kongo. Thought I knew where that province was. Here. Yeah, we can afford that. We got the missionary strength to convert it back. Okay, they probably have a fort here, so I don't think, yeah. And I think it's highlands. I don't think we're going to push onward. Ooh, Queen's lay down, that died. That's unfortunate. Do we have enough? No, we need 40 for that last one. Okay, so that was as good as we can get our relations with the Ottomans. And we might even be able to persuade them to get a royal marriage at some point. Yeah, looks like we can. If we can get a little bit more powerful or closer to them or something. We're waiting now for their enthusiasm to drop. Well, what could we take if we signed the peace deal? Not much. So let's see if they actually have troops there. This could be really bad for us. So I should move these guys up as well, just in case. Okay. Didn't need to yet. Okay, we're going to send forward the cannons, and again we're sending the cavalry back. We don't want unnecessary attrition. Okay, they still have a large army, but if we could fight them in some flat land after capturing this fort, I think we'll be okay. Just because we have superior numbers and they're going to have war exhaustion. Not that much, though. I'm hoping that a lot of their troops are trapped up here. And they're just not in control of enough transports to move them around. I cracked the walls already, that's really good for us. But we really do need to take some of these forts. Take the coast, which will be raided constantly. Colonize, Rafrain it, sure. And we do have the spy power that we need to get this last claim. Her religious unity's gone up 1. No, we're not done yet. Oof. See what we could do in this battle. I don't think we're going to be able to win it. Hopefully we can get some good rolls. Ooh. Was tight. We're just going to leave those troops there for now. 49% chance. Of course, we're going to do the last one. Let's hit their capital if they still have troops there. Yeah, that was really their chance to win us. They could still win some other battles, but that was the best shot they had. Crack the walls. I'm not super interested in what's going on with France any longer. Until they start colonizing again in Africa. And there is some territory here, and of course there, that they could colonize. Go ahead and move these guys up. We'll suffer a little bit of attrition while there. I don't want them ejecting us with some lucky rolls while we don't have. Can we handle this? Let's try. Stay behind these two guys. Send everyone else across. It is a river crossing. Not ideal conditions for a fight. But I want that ticking war score moving even better in our direction. And now we tolerance of the true faith, sure. Actually, we should be over here to protect our army here. We don't have much infantry. And we got caught spying on them. Oh, come on. Yeah, once we have this capital, I think we'll be able to enforce any peace deal that we want. Okay, so we want those. Definitely want that fort. And that one. Can't really protect that if we go for it, so on top of that, we're just going to take some cash. If we can get it. That's really good. Peace deal. Okay. Do we want this fort? I think we might keep both those forts for now. These two. We don't need this one. Of course, I do want to increase our autonomy here. But there's a gold mine. So I'm not going to do it. I think we'll just put them down. Persia Alliance. Make it happen. Okay, we're going to pay off a loan. And this is almost done. And we can get an alliance from Rwanda. I see no reason not to. We don't have a better option right now. And I'm thinking now's the time to dissolve this alliance. They're facing wars with Ethiopia. I'm not sure who the aggressor is. Ethiopia is the attacker. Okay. Let's split these guys up a little bit. And get these guys up here. And we'll split this army up. We could afford to drop this in half. We're getting a little bit of corruption, so let's go ahead and try to bring that down. Things will balance out. Okay, we can give them 10 influence. And what could we do? We could seek their support to get them loyal again. We could give them money. 7 years. Let's go ahead and give them more influence. We can always yank stuff from them if we really need to do so. And I definitely don't want to pay these forts for now. Let's stop paying all of our forts. I think once we're done with this, we're going to hold off on any further conversions until this starts moving downward. So otherwise we're just going to be provoking revolts. Tunis is taking advantage of Morocco's weakness. And we've finished there in Biafata. Okay, let's... I want to get Karo, but we said that we would colonize here, so let's go ahead and do that first. And once Diego Garcia is done, to worry about these other the 4 provinces, is it? 3 there, 1 there, 4. We got all these islands, so that's good. That one's Asia, so we can add this. No, we can't add it. No, it's not Asia, it's actually Africa. That's where we went for it. Okay. Don't mind me. Let's get this guy moving down here. And Tunis doesn't like us very much, so let's try to improve relations there. Let's improve relations here. And I think we could actually embargo Spain again. Is our 3rd rival? Tunis, apparently. Tunis is our new rival. We're not going to improve relations with them. No, we don't want anyone moving through that causes potential attrition. Why don't we improve relations here, just in case. We're gonna have to start paying these troops in. Just with Sokolov is over, we don't have any forces over there any longer. We're gonna hold off. Have to deal with some rebellions up here anyway. Unless we just cave in and increase autonomy. Okay, army maintenance all the way up. Let's pay this fort. And this fort. And no, we can't afford to fall behind on military tech further than we already are. So, we're seeing those points up. And again, no conversions. Gotta get this stuff cored. Otherwise, we're going to see uprisings in places like Mossy. And maybe I should pull troops down, but these Moroccan separatists are going to be advancing much more quickly. At least it's flatlands down here. Let's keep an eye on our time here. We are 17 minutes in. Why did the Ottomans want that? See, what are your ideas? Exploration. They are trying to get into the colonial game, so it is good that we snatched all these up. We should take this one as well. But people tend not to go for the high aggressive provinces unless they're really strategic. Okay, I don't see any more Sunni zealots. But I think I want to wait until we get some of the coring done, so that these everyday provinces stop being so rebellious. Wow, that ship has kind of sailed. $30,000 troops. And again, I don't want to pull them yet, because these Moroccans are going to rise up. Well, should I? Yeah, let's go ahead and march these guys down here. These Moroccans will move on to the forts anyway. Gain the prestige. Civil War in Muisca. And now the Moroccans are at 90%, of course. Okay, let's get the big bunch first. Get this one guy behind, suppressing rebels. Okay, let's get these guys back up here as quickly as possible. Okay, these should stop being as rebellious. just as soon as we can get a couple more of these cord. Bring down that overextension. And there got the Moroccan separatists, and Marrakesh and Sousse. Great Britain sowing discontent. Turks. Okay, we'll just hang out there until these guys cross over. And we'll get them down to Benin. With these guys as well, to Benin. Okay, they went into Tunis. So I might as well pull all of these guys down south for now. And we'll just stay in the mountains here. If they cross back through, we'll kill them. I think Tunis will deal with them first. And we are out of debt. Still have a lot of corruption that's dragging down our income. Stop paying this for it. Potentially stop paying this one, but I want to make sure that those rebels are dead first. And let's give it a few months, see if we can get... now, because of the sowing of discontent. This is all going to be progressing upward. So we've got to convert still. Our next guy will get lowered unrest. Yeah, why don't we turn a graph right into a city, because we were planning on doing that anyway. And get these guys across. Okay, Kilwa. Still allied to Mombasa. Your tech is 15, so we do have the tech advantage. Not sure why their army isn't dealing with that. Yeah, I can assume that the rebels are dead now, so I'm going to stop paying that for it. We'll make the nobility like us more. Alright. Oh wow, they do have a lot of rebels here, so we're going to pay this fort. And our corruption is now less than 1. Okay, we're just going to leave behind 4 guys here, get the other 12 up here, because they do have a lot of rebels. start building up some spy power here. Okay, the remainder will move over to deal with these rebels. Suppress them down. Here's the kill was over. Okay, more about unrest in Gollum. On Tunis, I don't root for you too often, but would prefer if you win this battle. And they're going up to Garb. Okay, so I'm going to drop down that fort maintenance for now. Okay, we could get some missionary strength. Let's do that. And then we could seek the support of the clergy. Tolerance of heretics would be nice, but tolerance of the true faith doesn't do a super large amount for us at the moment. So that's not where we have rebels. We have rebels in all of this West African Sunni stuff. Kilwa has a printing press, but they're going to be behind. They don't have Portugal. They don't have global trade. I mean, neither do we, but it's going to take them a while to get caught up where they should be. Okay. Got these 6 guys, and we'll just split them. You go there. 1,000 go to the close one, the 2,000 go to the far away one. And our religious unity went down when we conquered all this stuff, but now it's moving back up. We're at 64. And we're definitely not getting this. We're getting military tech. We need 17. Work bottle stoppers. Price of wine goes up 25%. That doesn't really affect us. Directly, at least. And Spain is starting to colonize down here as well. No sign of anyone going towards South Africa yet. We could start fabricating up here since we do have some diplomats that aren't doing anything. So let's do that and see if we can get their cash. Okay, Menabe has fallen to us. I do want to let some of this stuff core. I'd like this to start ticking downward. I think it all will tick downward, except for the stuff we're converting as soon as we get draw cord. Uh, 29,000 guys there. Now there are a few places that are still rebellious, but let's see if it's just the 2 that we're converting. Now that one that had the event. Okay, so it's just the one that had the event, the two that were coring. Yeah, so we can... I don't know how many... Yeah, I think they dealt with rebels. Everyone down here... to Kerbara. Never have too much manpower. And let's not pay for that. Let's not pay for this either. Okay, we're going to hold off on any further conversions for the moment. Let this move downward. Actually, maybe we should do the one that's got a little bit of unrest golem. Well, we could probably suppress that down. Over here, 2.7. So yeah, we'll hold out. Okay, national unrest -1, yeah, definitely. And 50 military power or a cheaper commandant. We'll go for the 50 military power. Our merchants alone, Great Britain. Okay, almost done with all these rebels. And we're almost done with our colonies as well. Right it. So we're just going to move on to the next one right next to it. Okay, we have our spy power. Go ahead and fabricate. And just 3 more months, and all of those Fulani separatists will be down to 0. Okay, we don't need this any longer, I don't think. And Kuro is finished. So now we can move over here. Rival of our rivals, Hungary? Sure. Let's keep an eye on our time. We're at 33 minutes, so I'm going to stop here. Thank you for watching. This has been another Let's Play of EU4 with RedBstrd as Kongo.